Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: I do it now. So I'm going to start this podcast by telling you to write that at the top of a page, put it on a post note, put it on a note card or something so that it is around you and you carry it with you every day. If you have a band, a rubber band or something on your arm, write it on the rubber band or maybe even write it on your hand as a reminder that I do it now. Now, where's this coming from, Troy? Well, great question, and I'm glad I asked it. So we are in the third week now of a 30-day inspired and empowered morning challenge. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that about 30 days ago, I started talking about this, and I've got a group of people who are going through this program right now. Why? Because we're teaching people how to get up in the morning and create power and energy and focus to catapult them throughout the course of their day. So no more rolling over and hitting the snooze button, actually getting out of bed and putting yourself into a state and place of power so that you can produce throughout your day. And I don't mean produce just in business. I mean produce in your relationship. I mean produce in your health. I mean produce in your spirituality. I mean produce in your business. I mean producing across all four domains that you have heard me talk about day in and day out on this podcast. And there are a number of themes that start to come up. When you get a group of people together, you are always going to see that there are going to be a few themes that pop up. You will see themes of success and productivity and certain things that people do. They all seem to do that help them to be more successful. You will also see themes of distraction. You will see themes of different actions and habits that people have, and they start to kind of creep into the group. You can see certain people will have these habits or characteristics. One of the things that has popped up early, and it's actually already starting to change, is people putting things off. Even a morning ritual that they'll put off and chase it throughout the course of the day, as opposed to just doing it now and being done. And you say, well, that's crazy, Troy. If it's a morning ritual, why are people chasing it and do it through the rest of the day? Exactly. Point taken, right? So but it does happen. You get up and shit just happens in life. And then all of a sudden, the morning starts going sideways. And you go, okay, the workout's going to have to wait until the afternoon. But I've done most of what I needed to get done this morning. It does happen, but it should be the exception to the rule, not the rule. So I have to take on a different attitude. I have to take on an attitude of I do it now. I don't wait to get stuff done. I do it now. If it's in front of me, I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to wait. If I need to make a phone call, I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to wait. And so it brings up a story that I shared. Actually, I believe it was on a Facebook Live some time ago, where there was one of my smoothie drinks, the smoothie cup was outside in the garage, and I had just finished it in the morning. I went outside, I drank it, I set it down on a shelf, and then I went to get some work done. And then I went back in the house, almost like I had just oblivious to the fact that I left it outside. And then another day would come, the next day I'd get out, drive, hop my car, drive, go somewhere, come home, and walk by that cup again. By the third time I walked by it, I got to the step to go into the house, and I was like, what am I doing? I keep thinking to myself, I need to grab that, I'll get that later. It's a freaking cup. And if you live by a mantra that says, I do it now, you turn around, you grab the freaking cup, you take it inside, you rinse it out, because now it's got janky smoothie all over it, and you let it soak so you can clean it and use the cup later. But do it now instead of waiting. So the question that I posed to you, when you look at your life right now, where is it that you need to have more of an I do it now attitude? Maybe it's in your health. You keep talking about going to take yoga, hot yoga, going to work out, going to do a biking class, whatever it is. You keep talking about it, but where is it that it just needs to be, no, I need to do it now. I need to sign up now. I need to research it now. I need to find the different places that have this now. I need to find the trainer now. Where is it in your spirituality or your religious life or your purposeful life? Like, where is it that you say, man, I keep talking about meditating. Why don't you do it now? Hit pause, go sit down, deep breathe for 5 minutes. I do it now. Maybe it's in your relationships. Talk about date night, but you need to do it now. Maybe it's in your business. You talk about having team meetings, but you need to do it now. Maybe you talk about getting a coach. Hello, I'm a coach. And you keep putting it off, but you need to do it now. There are so many empowering actions that you can take, but what we tend to do is what? We put them off. I'll get to it later. I'll do it later, and later never comes. Yeah, I'll start working out, and 6 months comes down the road, and you go, wow, I can't believe I never started. Yeah, we're going to get back on date nights, and 6 months goes down the road, and you look at your spouse, and you're like, are we just roommates? Men, you say you're going to treat your women, your wives with more respect, and you're going to buy them flowers and woo them and flirt with them, but nothing happens. You know how easy it is to flirt with your wife? Just do it now, man. Send her the loving text now, not later. And this is just what happens in life, because what we start to do is we start to let our outer circumstances dictate our inner desires. And so we start saying yes to everyone else out in the world instead of saying yes to us. You start to own yourself and you say, you know what? It's my health. I am going to take action on this now because no one else is going to do it for me. I do it now. I'm going to make me a priority, and I'm going to meditate every single day because I know when I do, it gives me calm and peace and a focus for my day. I'm going to do it now. Relationships, business, I think you get it. So the question becomes very simple as we listen to this today. Where across your life, across body, being, balance, and business, you keep saying that you're going to take this great action that you know would move the needle in your life? This is what's so crazy. You know it would move the needle. You know that it would expand who you are as an individual. But you keep stopping. You keep saying, I'll get to it tomorrow. You keep saying, I'll sign up for it next week. When in reality, you need to do it now. Your health could change in an instant by making a decision that you are going to start going and taking some class. Your relationships would change in an instant if you started to put more effort, energy, and focus into your relationship. Your business, if you were to actually walk in and have that team meeting that you know you need to have, or have those conversations with patients that you know you need to have, or clients that you know that you need to have, you would just do it now. You're going to reduce stress in your life, because when you do it now, you don't carry it with you later and say, shit, I still need to get that done. All right, folks, that's all I've got for you here today. As always, I'm going to request that you please, if you haven't already, head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, subscribe to the Commit and Go podcast, and or rate and review it. I would love it and appreciate it if you do that. And please forward it to friends or people that you think could benefit from this very podcast. Number 2, head on over to commitandgo.com. There you're going to have information about myself, my coaching, my speaking, and what it is that I do to help people to elevate their lives and helping them to have it all in their life and their business. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. I'll hear you next time.